Greetings, YouTube. I find it quite ironic that I did a video yesterday talking about what 5 stars to use your generic awakening gem on, which also mostly means be cautious, save it for the people that you're going to use every day. But I said in that video, if there's a champion that you love to use, screw my advice, screw everybody's advice, just take him up. As long as you use him every day and you love to play him or use her every day, then that's all that matters. It's a mobile game. You're supposed to have fun. And so I'm going to call this guy Mr. Hero because that's part of his name and his summoner name. But also, he looked at Fatty, Mr. 3-Button Bulge, and he said, I love this guy. I am not only going to awaken him and take him to Sig 200, I'm going to take him to rank 5. Now, his synergy team is adventurous at best. Mr. Sinister, Hood, Iron Fist, and Netflix Daredevil. I've never seen that. But he wants to see, like, this is a long haul fight for Winter Soldier. This is not a fast fight. So you're not going to take Winter Soldier down in 60 hits. But what he loves about Kingpin is not only the shrugging off of debuffs, but also just the solid utility and how much he can gain power and the unblockable. And yes, the humped heavy attack in the corner. Kingpin's a prostitute. He's humping some guy in the corner. All right, so we've got the normal heavy. I've never seen somebody do rank 5, Sig 200 Kingpin gameplay, and the heavy attack is making me slightly uncomfortable. But it's a family-rated game, and it's in the game. 11,000 on the hump heavy, otherwise known as H squared. I get asked every once in a while, Prof, who do you think has the coolest special 3? And I always say Kingpin. Anybody that literally drops a stack of cash and walks away is a legend in my book. Now, it's interesting. It was only 14,000 damage, which was only 3,000 more than that heavy. Look at... Oh, man. I could watch this all day because it's so random. 13,000 on that medium, that hump heavy. And check out the power control. Isn't that interesting? And shrugging off the stun like a boss. Not a lot of people can do that. 12,000 on the hump heavy. I'm going to stop saying hump heavy. It's making me uncomfortable. So, you know, he just loves to get him in the corner and then fire off the special 3. And it is useful. Is this video going to make me say, hey, you should totally take your Kingpin to rank 5, Sig 200? Heck no. But I love that he did, right? I love that it's different and unique and fun, and that it goes against the common thought process of YouTube and Reddit and, you know, the forums. I do want to see a special 1, though. A special 1 and a special 2. He is just so good at kingpinning him against the wall. Look at that. Beast mode. And that power lock coming in handy. Oh, Kingpin came too early. Internet price up. I think I'm enjoying this, if nothing else, just to see how many times he can bust out that wad of money and walk away. So yeah, the special 3 damage isn't what it should be. And maybe the special 2 would actually be better. I don't know. I want to see it. But regardless, Winter Soldier is not the fight that you're bringing in this guy for. And thankfully, we have seen examples, a couple of examples actually, of fights that are advantageous for Kingpin. So now we got another special 3. We're going to move to the end just to show you that he eventually does take him down. Right there. Okay. So now let's talk about, say, Invisible Woman. Not the hardest fight, but also not the easiest fight. Now he's got Kingpin, Falcon, Archangel, Blade, and Ghost Rider. Now that's a much better synergy team, though I still haven't used the new Falcon with my gameplay or any kind of experiments. And it gives you that loading. You just got to hold your breath because you never know if the video is going to load or not. At least not in Oklahoma. All right. Let's see how Kingpin does in more of an average upper tier fight. Here we go. Okay, fires off that special one. Let's check out the damage. 439 per tick. Not bad. What I like about the damage it does is that almost no one, right, is immune to that. So it's not like a traditional, say, bleed champ. And now he's just spamming the special one. Talk about a different strategy than what we saw with the Winter Soldier fight. I do think with Kingpin's tenacity-like utility, similar to Agent Venom, he is a fascinating choice to take up. I still wish that he did more crits, more beautiful yellow numbers, as we like to say. But I can't argue with somebody who takes somebody up because they love him. I know somebody who their first rank 5-star was Groot. And while I would never encourage that, respect, right? Somebody took up, think of our boy Sweeta. He's the king of taking up champs he loves. Spider-Gwen pre-buff. Kamala Khan. Shout out to Sweeta. And even after that first miss, there's some 674 damage. And then a nice crit to end it, probably with Assassin Mastery helping out a little bit. This is a fight that I hate because with my suicide masteries, Void can destroy me even when I don't get hit. But you can see, since Kingpin is so good at shrugging things off, he is a fantastic Void counter. He's fighting Void, ironically, with his own tenacity node. Whenever Void does his heavy, I always count to 3 because I have to remind myself that there's 3 animations total. Oh yeah, Kingpin. Get that Void down. Yeah, boy. I still want to see a special 2. Come on, fire off that special 2. Maybe we'll see it. Maybe. Backs off. Is this going to be it? Nope. He just does not want to use that special 2. Whatevs. But you can see he's not taking that traditional degen damage that Void is so good at inflicting. He also has gained 2 Furies, which will set up his special 3. God, I love that stacks of cash. It's just so brilliant and so random. So the utility is clear. Now, are there other champions that provide similar utility that have better damage output? Sure. But it's fun. I never thought somebody would hit me up and say, Prof, I've got a buddy who would love to send you some rank 5, 5-star SIG 200 Kingpin gameplay. Yes, please. Let's show it off to the community. So there you go. Now winding down, Void, as the great Seaton would say, is almost in the bin. And he officially now is. Well, there you have it. I do believe that is the last video. Thanks again to Taken to Win to being the intercessor of communication between the two of us. Let's end this definitely before 10 minutes. Hope that you got a little idea of why he took Kingpin to rank 5. I'm impressed with the utility, not the overall damage, but you know going in you're not going to take this guy up to be somebody who is on par with those heavy hitters of the contest. Have a great rest of your weekend, YouTube, and thanks again to the Summoner for providing the gameplay submissions to commentate.